Local people, local news.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight we're learning more about the investigation into the disappearance of Dior Kunz Jr. Lamb County Sheriff Lynn Bowerman says the mother and father are the top two suspects into the toddler's disappearance.
Now, the last time the parents say that they saw Dior was on that afternoon in July the 10th at the Timber Creek Campground near Ledor. Local News 8's Chelsea Brensel has been working on this story since day one, and you spoke with the family members today. What did they have to say?
Well, Jay and Carol, I did. Jessica's mother, Trina Clegg, told me that she will stand behind her daughter and Dior 100% until there is evidence and proof. I also spoke with the father's twin sister, Tanisha O'Neill Tompkins. She says they're innocent.
They have no motive at all. They would gain nothing out of doing anything. I just want people to not be judgmental anymore and just, until there's facts, just please be quiet.
Tanisha also told me the public keeps demanding answers, and while she believes they do deserve those answers, her family, they aren't getting them either.
I agree that the public needs answers, but at the same time, the family, I feel like us as a family needs answers before anybody else does, because we knew him personally. It's on a whole different level with us. We don't know any more than anybody else does.
Jessica's mother, Trina, also tells me, quote, I want everyone to please remember that my grandson, Dior, is still missing, and there is zero evidence of his whereabouts. Please stay focused on the main focus, 3-year-old Dior Kunz Jr. New tonight, after being named a top suspect in the disappearance of his son, we now know that Dior Kunz has hired an attorney. Alan Browning is representing Kunz. I sat down with Browning today. He also believes the father is being truthful about the disappearance of Dior.
Every time he goes to talk to the police to find out what they know about leads as to what happened to his son, where his son might be, they try to get him to confess to being responsible for the disappearance of his son.
Browning says this is a common tactic used by police,
where someone who is innocent of a crime will tell the police exactly what they know, and if it's not a confession, then the detective will come back to him and say, well, this doesn't make sense. You know, what I think happened was, and then they'll give them a story, and they'll try to get them to agree to it.
It's known as the Reed interrogation technique. Browning says even in some circumstances, detectives will blatantly lie to get the answer they want.
And usually it's under some kind of psychologically coercive condition. And they might say that, so we have information, you know, that from some other source that you're the person that's responsible for this crime. And they just make it up, you know, in order to make someone scared, make them think that if they don't confess even to a crime that they didn't do, that something terrible is going to happen to them.
Browning also tells me Mr. Kunz believes the investigation has not centered around finding out what happened to his son. Kunz is holding out hope that Dior is still alive. Live in the studio, I'm Chelsea Brensel.
All right, thanks, Chelsea. Lamb County Sheriff's Office tells Local News 8 no warrants for arrests have been issued at this time. We'll continue to bring you the latest developments in this case as we get them, and we'll have more tonight on Newsline.
Well, that's